Max is gone. I tried to get him to come to the box, but he didn't want to come in. So I thought we was over, and they at it again. All right. Oh, he's a warrior. He's a warrior. And I'm going to take a break, go handle my business. You guys give me 5, and I'll be right back. All right, cats, I'm back. You guys are going to be the death of me staying up this late, trying to bring you some late night action. Hello? Are you guys still with me? Appreciate it. Here we go. I want to thank everybody for staying with me. I'm only here because you're there. If you wasn't there, I wouldn't be here. I'm going to try to call it like I see it, and let's go from here. You know, I learned to play this game a long time ago. I started to learn to play the game because I'm still learning. I tell you what, good shot or bad shot, all you have to do is play from there. Play from there. If you make a bad shot, play from there. If you make a good shot, play from there. But you got to remember, play from there. You got time to get yourself together if you stumble coming out the blocks. But identify that your fundamentals is bad, or identify whatever it is that's going wrong. But play from there. And if you watched the last match, that's correct, pay from there. If you watched the last match, as I was speaking about tiers, the beginning tier, the middle tier, and the end tier, Efren won the last match because of his ability to play the last tier. That's the end game. It's a beautiful game. Yeah, it's levels, tiers, levels. You got to recognize it. And Efren outplayed him in the end game. The end tier is more important than anything else. Mr. Romero had one ball, or needed one ball. And it doesn't make a difference where you at. You just got to play from there. And when you need that one ball, you need to close the door. You got to know how to win the game. And Mr. Romero allowed Efren to put every ball he needed back in the game. And that tier he did not need. And once he got that tier completed, he ran out. 5 balls is in the game, he went out. The end game was a very important game. These cats is doing it again. All right, you guys, don't run away with tier. Last time you guys ran away with sun, and then you ran away with something else. Come on now, don't run away with tier. But I understand why. I understand why. Do your thing, son. You got to remember, when you come to play one pocket, you bring so many different elements of pool to the game. You got to bring your A game, dog. You know what I mean? You got to bring it, especially when you identify that the person that you're playing has much knowledge or more knowledge than you. You got to bring it. And right now, both of these cats have a A game, But you can look at the game and tell who suffers from what. Right now, they're struggling for advantage. They're struggling for advantage right here. And Efren can probably play all night. I mean, that's what he do. He plays, this is his thing, bread and butter. He can play all night. Mr. Romero probably enjoys playing Efren because of the psychological and strategic challenge that this game brings to both of them when they're playing each other. He took a shot at it. Efren talking to himself. I don't know why. Let's wait. Give him 5. Efren goes to 10. Al goes to 5. Okay. Welcome 9 ball. Pool Junkie, what up? They doing a thing here for a race to 3. First 1 to 3 for a fin. The weight is 10 to 5. Al gets all the cracks. Oh, here you go. I'm not finna do that cheer thing. Y'all having fun? Go ahead and have it. Efren is trying to keep the balls on his side of the table from being tied up, anticipating that he'll get a shot at it. Yeah. Right now, Efren's trying to identify where he can begin. Now he's trying to identify the second and third shot that he's going to let Al shoot at. He's not going to let him shoot at anything right now. Efren sees them balls up table. Pretty soon he's going to break up that 13 and 7. He's going to break up that 13 and 7 real soon. I'm not going to try to anticipate the shots too much here. Two. Efren has 2. He missed that ball. He got lucky right there. He missed that ball. He's giving Mr. Romero a shot at it. Well, actually, it's haphazard because he wasn't intending on doing that. Now Al has to make up his mind. How is he gonna try to play at the 3 ball, or is he gonna try to go down the table and play safe? Well, you still got about 10 or 15 people here. The air conditioning is still on. All the fans are going. Music in the background coming from the jukebox. It's kind of chilly outside. I'm sipping on cold water, trying to stay alert. Geraldine's next to me doing the best she can. And let's see what Al Romero shoots at. Good shot. He went behind it. Good shot. Very intelligent shot. That's experience right there. He went behind it and got it. Efren right now is trying to identify how he's going to extend the game. Because believe me, he's the one that has to go to 10. Good shot. Now that he's made that ball, pocketed that ball, I think it's 3-0. And the balls are tied up. 1 and 4 is tied up. Deuce and 6 is tied up. The 5 and the 9 is on Brunswick Boulevard. With the huh? You don't. Do your thing. You are Al Romero. Do your thing. Mr. Romero just walked over and said to me, he don't need nobody to go in with him. He got his own money. Let's play. Now that them balls are, Mr. Aslam Fireball now is the only ball on Brunswick Boulevard. It may be froze. Nobody called it froze. But you got 7 balls, 2, 4, 6. You got 6 balls in play. As usual, the balls that are from the side pocket down are balls that are in play. So you got 6 balls in play and 11 balls up the table. Five balls in the kitchen and 6 balls in play. I haven't seen Billy Palmer personally in 6 years. You know, I heard I've just been informed he's doing a little golfing now. Most pool players wind up playing golf or the horses, but I haven't physically seen him in about 7 years. You know, he's up north where work is plentiful and he has a job now. Heck of a player at one time, still is. Very good player. His mentor at one time was Mike LeBron, very good one-pocket player too, from Philadelphia. He's also from the same hometown of JJ, the video cat that does the videos. AccuStats has a DVD out of Scott Frost and of Francisco Bustamante and somebody. I can't recall it. But they were playing with a shot clock. 60-second shot clock, 2 extensions per rack. I forgot what game it was. I just spoke about it a couple weeks back. They were experimenting with a shot clock. Some players need it, some players don't. But you have to have a mechanism in place to keep the game moving. If you don't, it gets boring. For me, I could do without it. The reason I say I can do without it, I'm a traditional player. Patience is part of the game. And to take away the element of time interferes with the patient part, creates undue stress. But I do realize that some implementation of a shot clock is necessary when certain players play. Mr. Romero's battling again admirably, but I don't think he's learned too much from the last game. Mr. Palmer was the best up north for a lot of years, or one of the best. Don't forget, Mr. John Henderson was up north, was a formidable opponent. Kim Davenport up north, formidable opponent. Mr. Meacham was up north, formidable opponent. So he was in a class of great players, that's for sure. And he was one of the great players, or is one of the great players from the Northern California area. Cool cat to hang out with. T-Rex, good dude. Met him before. His nephew, Omar, or Almar. You got a lot of a contingency of players up there, man, that play one pocket religiously and been playing it all their lives. Back to the game at hand. I don't know how long this is going to go. Efren just scratched. Now, here we go again to the same thing. Everybody has an opinion, A-Ball. I'm just speaking, that's all. I'm glad to see you, son. Hope to see you again in the chat room. Look here, you got to take the right angle right here because he can get out. So he can't. You have to take the right angle. You don't want to put yourself in a precarious position like he done did already. He didn't want to get so close to that rail. Now he's got to make the 5 ball, or he's going to try to bag up and get the 4 ball. See? But had he did it the right way, he could have been out by now. He got on the rail and got straight. Now he's got to cross the 4 ball. It's doable because there's a hallway there between the 1 and the 12. The 4 ball passes right through it. That's correct. 1, 4, 2, and 10. That's the way it should have went. Now he's not shooting. The shot was to cross the 4 ball and bring the rock up to the 8. He chose an opportunity to break up the 12 and the deuce. He don't even need the 12 and the deuce. Leave him alone. Cross the 4, bring the rock up to the 8, and play from there. See, the 12 and the deuce ball didn't necessarily have to be part of the game. All he needs is 3. All he needs is 3 balls. Yeah, I don't think he should have broke that up. Got 11 balls on the table. Ball count 2-2. Mr. Romero's taking this bet on his own. The guys that got down with him the first time all peeled out, but he's still here. Max is back. I'll see if I can get Max in here to join us. I'd have had to cross that 4-ball no matter what. I'd had to cross the 4-ball, bring the rock up the table. If I make it, fine. But I'm definitely going to lob it towards the hole. And guess what? The 12-ball and the deuce ball are tied back up again. You see, you got to be thrifty with your shots. Thrifty. You can't just, you can't do it that way. The deuce ball and 12-ball tied right back up. The same 2 balls he wasted a shot on, untie him at the wrong time. From my angle, they didn't look like they were going to Efren's hole, but you could be right. In the meantime, the 4-ball that he should have crossed to his pocket is still on Efren's side of the table. See? Still on Efren's side of the table. Cross the 4-ball, bring the rock up. Now you got 3 balls that go on your side of the table, 6 and 1 and the 4. Deuce and a 12? Okay. It was towards Efren's pocket, so he broke it up. Okay. Right now, he's in a position now where he's got the... I don't like this shot. I don't like it at all. He took a shot at the 14 ball. That's correct. He took a shot at the 14 ball in space. Well, it looks like we'll be talking about something else pretty soon. Efren has 4, 5. He's looking at the deuce ball. He's going to come up and get the 4. Come up and get the 4 ball. Go back behind the 12 and the 14. Correct, 12 and 14. Well, going down, swinging and ducking, but your pockets is going to be light too. Tremendous shot he just shot. I believe Efren needs 2. That's the end of it. First set, or the first game in the second set, goes to Mr. Romero. Al gets all the breaks. 10-5, Al gets all the breaks. Second game, second set. Efren 1, Al 0. He did try to follow it, the ball, but it didn't work for him. The 12 ball and deuce ball are both exposed. Efren shouldn't have a problem here. Ruben just got him a set of balls and he's headed to the back. No one back there for him to play, so I imagine he's going back there just to practice. Efren took advantage of the position of the balls and chose to move more balls to his side of the table. Good shot by Mr. Romero. Put that rock between the 5 and Brunswick Boulevard. No, Karate Man, that's a tier above my 3 or 4 tiers above my game. Ruben plays exceptionally well, and I had doubt about his game, but he showed a lot of people that he could really play the 9-ball, 10-ball thing. He doesn't play one pocket, as you already know. I don't care about nothing else but one pocket. And he could probably beat me in that. Efren played a nice shot. Al should have put Efren in a position where he wouldn't have left his side of the table so exposed like that. You know, when you leave your side of the table exposed, especially with a player like Efren who can move, you're creating a big problem. And hopefully I can start playing again sometime next month once my legs, the fluid in my legs go down a little bit more. Al is not protecting his side of the table well at all. He's letting this cat just shoot at his side of the table like it's his side of the table. You got to protect your side of the table. That's the only thing you got. That's your territory. You got to protect your side of the table. Just like in chess, you got to protect your space. That was a I don't care shot. That was a shot that says I'm tired. I can't say when them cats played last because they played each other many times in different venues. I haven't seen them play here at Hard Times, although I've seen Frost play Mr. Romero here at Hard Times. Heard Mr. Frost had a accident, damaged one of his arms. Hope wish him the best of luck in healing. Yeah, 9 ball. Alex did play Frost. They played 8 ahead for a dub 1,000. And the last part of that match, I did call the last part of that match. It was a good game. 8 ahead. I called the last hour and 15 minutes of that match. The last hour and a half of that match. To tell you the truth, if anybody knows about the game, 8 ahead, it should have took longer than that. I've seen guys play 6 ahead, take 2 days. They agreed to play a certain amount of time. They did play a certain amount of time, but it didn't last as long as some people thought it would. I witnessed it. I called the last part of it. And beautiful shot by Efren there. The way he used that 4-ball to move the 12-ball from outside of the table and the hiding. Tied him up real well there. Now, when you got the ball in the center of the table like that, you got to remember there's 4 different angles. So you got to walk around the table to see the angles. There you go. You got to walk around the table and see the angles. And you have to walk around to see the angles. Once, remember, in one pocket, 60% of the game is seeing the shot. You have to be able to see the shot in order to shoot it. So you got to walk around and look for it. And they can walk up to you. Down here on Brunswick Avenue, that is the short rail furthest from the player's pocket. I call it Brunswick Avenue because they play on Brunswick tables. Brunswick Boulevard down there, the short rail between the 2 pockets. It's a good shot. Efren is going to try to outplay him again like he did before. Brunswick are the tables. Richard Garnier, I know him very well too. But I call it Brunswick Avenue and Brunswick Boulevard just to be different. 4.5 by 9, fresh cloth. All the tables were done for the 10-ball match, sponsored by West State Billiard Supply. That's just my interpretation. And then you got one table over here. It was a diamond table, replaced number 1. I haven't heard anything bad about the table during the whole tournament. Efren done decided what shot he's going to shoot at, so he's going to shoot the 14 ball and probably lay the rock on that rail. So I think that's it now. I think I think these pockets here are 4-inch or smaller. I know the pockets on the diamond table I heard were 4.5. At one time, the table that was in that position was the one ball table, was the number one table, and the pockets were smaller and much tighter than the other pockets on other tables in the whole place. All in all, I guess the cats that played on it liked it. Me, I prefer a tight pocket. Not that I'm a straight shooter or anything like that. I just prefer a tighter pocket. When I am playing every day, I prefer a tight pocket. Kind of separates the men from the boys, you know? The diamond table came in about 2 days prior to the event. Yeah, table 1 is now in the location where table 2 was. Table 2 is on the other side of the ball banger side. Al moved the 8-ball to his side of the table and put Efren on Brunswick Boulevard. They still jockeying for positions. Efren's taking advantage of the 14 ball, 12 ball, and 3 ball being tied up on Al's side of the table, slightly above the center side pockets, and he's allowing Al to make decisions from up table. Mr. Romero hasn't had a drink of water, apple, or orange. What I mean by that is he hasn't had any fuel intake since he started playing. He's going to make another move now to the little boys' room. And Efren doesn't seem to be bothered by it. He understands the man has to go. I think, when I see Efren play, I hardly ever see Efren sit down during the course of the match. Whether it's tournament or whether he's playing for his cheese or somebody else's cheese, you hardly ever see Efren sit down. He stands up and he moves around. Right now, he's just leaning up against table 7, looking at the table. Knowing Efren, he's taking advantage of this time to seize the opportunity to read what's going on, what tier he's playing on, middle, end, beginning, whatever one it is, shot, whatever it is. Hey, all you cats that got to go to sleep and get up and go to work in the morning, y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all next time. Don't be late. No, you didn't hit nothing. You cats that's got to sign off. I thank you for being here. Mr. Romero placed that rock on the 14 ball. And what I like about that particular shot is he limited the amount of area that Efren can play pool on. And that's a good shot that anyone can shoot. When you put that ball on top of another ball like that, you limit the amount of space that they can play pool. And that's a good shot. I'm going to try to hang with you cats as long as I can. And run and get me an Egg McMuffin or something when this is over. Al's side of the table is still congested. Al's side of the table is still congested, so Efren is freewheeling on his side. Continue to break up balls and maneuver other balls into positions that go to his pocket. I think at this point in time, Mr. Romero has to identify that his side is tied up. And Efren is not going to break them balls up. Not on his side of the table. Has no need for that. He put him in the stack of his balls. Not many opportunities do you have when you put your man in a position like that. So you still got to look. You still have to look. You cats that's been following that Tad thing of mine, hopefully tomorrow or late tomorrow on AZ Billiards, I will post about 5 of my collection on AZ Billiards. So look up on the new threads. I'll post 5 Tads and one of my Richard Blacks for your viewing. Mr. Romero owes a ball. Sometimes the best place to be is where you're already at. So he chose to owe a ball. Just one pocket, son. What else would it be? Just one pocket, son. Yeah, I got a few tads. Cats on the stream been following my purchase and sale of Paul Motti and trading and Eddie Pruitt's. But I'm going to post some tads on the stream tomorrow, late tomorrow. I'm going to post 5 tads probably and one Richard Black. Hey, Terry, that's right. I do have 11 tads. 11 tads, 3 key Richard Blacks, 2 Eddie Pruitt's, and 1 Paul Motti. I'm going to put up 5 of them tomorrow. 5 tads tomorrow. 3 old school, 2 new, and 1 Richard Black old school. Just for your viewing pleasure. But of course, I'm open to anything. That's correct. They will be in the Q and Cases gallery. I'd like to hear y'all feedback on it. Everything's for sale. I'm a businessman too. But I'm not posting them for sale, just for viewing pleasure. So, let's see what happens. I'll post 5 one day, and then I'll post another 5 the following day. They had a problem here a few minutes ago, but they worked it out pretty good. These 2 cats been playing each other long enough to work out their indifferences while they play. Yes, Efren did foul. That's his 2nd foul. Efren went to tap the ball, or went to shoot the ball, number 3, the 3 ball, and tapped it like he's doing now. And put it back. Mr. Romero owes 3 balls, I believe. He's 3 balls negative. When you guys get to that forum tomorrow, sometime late, because I see now I'm not going to be up early enough to put them in there, but I guarantee they will be on there tomorrow, and just probably on the first page of the forum, and you'll see it. And I hope you guys enjoy them. They do have rules on the fouls in one pocket tournament. Don't forget, this is after hours play. Tournament rules: 3 fouls, loss of game. Your opponent has to put you on 2 fouls. In other words, he has to notify you that you have 2 fouls, which means next foul, loss of game. When you're playing in this type of theater, it's best to get those things said up front, because if they're not said up front, you can wind up on 50,000 balls. 3 in a row is loss of game in tournament play. This is not tournament play. Karate man, you ain't gonna leave that tear thing alone, huh? I'm glad I was able to capture your attention. I know you'll be back for the next stream One Pocket broadcast. Good to have you, and the rest of you too. You got to remember, when you play for your cheese, you have to do certain things up front depending on who you're playing. If you're playing somebody that you know and played before, or if you're in a theater like this here, certain things you got to say up front. And if you don't say them up front, guess what? They don't apply. You have to tell your opponent 3-foul rule. Al just shot and missed that shot. He's getting tired. You have to say, cue ball fouls only. You have to say alternate the breaks. You have to say winner breaks. It's a lot of things that you take for granted that you can't take for granted when you're doing the cheese thing. So you got to be very careful and you got to know what you're doing. Because ultimately, this here is a job if you're doing your thing right. Al missed that 13 ball straight in. I know he's sick. Do your thing, Al. I know, do your thing. You want some coffee? I'll get it for you. Hey, you cats in the chat land, hold up. I'm going to get Mr. Romero some coffee. Be right back. All right, cats, I'm back. You can't take certain things for granted. Rules change depending on the theater that you're playing in. Rules are different in this pool hall than they are in other pool halls. So do yourself a favor. Remember to get certain things straight before you get out. Now Mr. Romero's walking around the table. Well, you know what happened? You got so many different corporations now running this thing, BCA, CSI, APA. You got so many different cats, man, You got so many different organizations, man, and everybody wants to be the top dog, but nobody wants to be the Bible, you know? As far as I was concerned, many years coming up, the Bible was the BCA. I'm not plugging anybody. I'm just saying that they used to be the thing, you know? But now, depending on what organization you playing with, the rules are determined from there. Boy, y'all not gonna leave that tier thing alone. 96 tiers, okay. Ooh, look at here. It's important that you do know what rules you're playing by. It is important. In some theaters, anytime you touch a ball in one pocket, it's a foul. In some theaters, if you touch a ball in one pocket and inform your opponent that you touched the ball, he has an opportunity to leave the ball there or to put it back where he think it is. I have had situations where I've seen guys argue about where the ball placement goes, and if that does come about, then the ball goes to the spot. Only in cases where there's a referee. There's going to be a lot of indifferences, especially with so many different organizations. But remember one thing, it's a beautiful game. It has many tiers. I'm going to go to sleep on you cats. I'm trying to stay up with you, but I see right now you guys are going to kill me. And I know I better be on AZ Billiards sometime tomorrow. You're not going to let me hear the end of it. I know. It's a beautiful game. But you got to play from there, son. It's a beautiful game. Just play from there. How many of you cats that love one pocket, watch one pocket, and your wife or your girlfriend watches it with you? How many of you cats out there do that? Efren is lagging balls to his hole, and you really don't have too much. Space, keep it 100, dude. Keep it 100. She pretends, huh? Yeah, but it's a beautiful thing to watch when you got somebody that knows the game, and you can sit there and share and decipher what's going on. It's a beautiful game. Yeah. Sure would be nice if you could have one that participated in it. Sure makes living with each other a lot easier, don't you think? DVDs are a beautiful thing to have, especially if you love one pocket. You can stop and start, watch the different tiers, and see why certain things took place. Hey, don't start disrespecting with the intellect thing now. Come on now. They just don't know what it's about. You guys are yeah. Sometimes it'd be nice if they just came to a tournament and gave a little pretending support. Karate Man, me and you gonna have a problem, son. Guy Young Kim belonged to me, and I was trying to find the person that was doing that. I done found him. It's on between me and you, son. Guy Young belongs to me. Mr. Romero is after that 3-ball right now, trying to cross that ball and get him up the table. You know, it's funny, this new carpet runs different when it's new. They just cut the fans off. Air conditioners are still on. Not much light, but pretty soon the temperature's going to change. Ow. Ow. You know, we have a lady here that plays one pocket, and she's in action. She's probably one of your top 3, top 4 action hunters here in Hard Times, and she plays one pocket with the men, and she gets down for hers. How many women out there play one pocket? I like to see an all-women's tournament in one pocket. That would help promote the game. I would love to see an all-women's tournament. In one pocket. Efren bringing the ball back down to these. I see Efren likes to utilize clusters of balls. He likes to take advantage of the position that those balls are in. And I've noticed that watching this particular match between Al and Efren, that he utilizes that particular area of balls better than anybody I've seen. And I just realized that. You have some solid women players. I would love to see a one-pocket tournament. A different discipline. You know, they seem to play 9-ball really well. And other disciplines real well. But I like to see them participate in the game of one pocket. The set count right now, Efren won the first set. This is the second set, second game. Efren won the first game. And the ball count is Efren 3, Al owes 4 balls. And Efren only shot that shot because he had a blocker here in this corner pocket. Yeah, right now it's turned into a long day, long night. Yeah. Mr. Romero's giving it his best. I think right now he's doing his thing now, which is what you're supposed to do when you get a shot. You're supposed to do your thing. They do, but I can't say. I don't know.
You can't check yet? Okay. He's definitely before 9, but I just don't remember.
They playing for 5. You have to find out afterwards.
I'm not sure if they're supposed to be on time, that's why.
What Efren, you mean? I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know either. When I got here, they weren't, but I think that they should be because they started.
Yeah, but with Efren here, Efren don't pay for time.
Exactly.
Just mark it down and go from there.
That's what I did. I'm marking down, but I don't even know what time they started because I got here at 9 and.
Because both of them don't pay for time.
No, they don't.
Okay, we had a little thing there. We got it worked out though. Daniel's still in action on table 2. They're playing for 200, I heard them say. The cat is giving Daniel the 8 ball, and they playing for 200. And I don't know what the race is too, but from my view, Daniel's gonna eat this kid alive. But that's what makes so they doing their thing. Mr. Romero seems to be getting a little tired. Six balls on the table. The penny is up to what, 4 balls? 5 balls? Ooh, he missed that shot. He could have got out right there. Yeah. Mr. Romero got to slow down right now because he's in trouble. If Efren wins this game, he's only a game from the next And I can see Mr. Romero has a lot of heart. But Efren is taking him to deep water. And when I think of that, I think about the movie I watched, Open Range, Kevin Costner. The little dog wants to go to town with him. Kevin Costner tells the boy the dog got heart, but he just ain't got the legs. Similar to this here, Mr. Romero has the heart. There's no doubt about that. He just ain't got the firepower. It's a little too late for him right now. He wants to play, he just ain't got the firepower. Good shot. Even Efren is starting to feel it a little bit. You still got about 7 or 8 people here. Efren just won the last game, a race to 3. Same bet. Race to 3. Efren's up 2-0. This here is for it. Efren's looking at his watch. He's in for the long haul, if you know Efren. But Al's breaking for the good break, very good break. Al is breaking the balls. Pretty good break. As usual, Efren is just studying where he's going to put the rock. And he didn't try to do too much. He just placed the rock in a position that it was safe. No threat for Al to move any balls to his side of the table. Nothing straight into anybody's pocket. 15 looked like it's froze, but nobody called it froze.
You're not doing the ball count, are you? Look.
You know, I was watching the tournament over the weekend, and the Taiwanese really impressed me a lot. The demeanor, the discipline they showed in playing the game, I was really impressed. But little Ruben also impressed me too. The sound of the ball, the crack of the balls, his was very distinct. I was really impressed with it. Peter Gunn, Southern California, used to be a formidable opponent. One pocket player here used to be. Yeah, Ruben's here now on table 8, just hitting balls. He's not even paying attention to the two matches that's going on. He's practicing different little things. I see Ruben's not one of those cats that come in and just pocket straight balls. He practices twisting the rock and shooting at other shots different ways, and yeah, he practices a lot of other elements of the game. Yeah, Mr. Romero is sitting here next to me now, or right in front of me now. Boosty's gone. Alex is the only one still here. Yeah, he's off and running. I want you guys to know that it doesn't take much. It just takes a little. From my calculation, Efren needs one. 6 balls on the table. I don't think Mr. Romero has any. Efren is on 9. My account, I may be wrong. But I believe he's playing for 1. Mr. Romero is out of gas. Heart big as Mount Rushmore. He just don't have to get there. I don't think he's going to take a shot at that 3 ball. Yeah, that'll be it. Efren probably leave here tonight, go someplace and go to sleep. He's a formidable opponent for anyone within his biological clock. I think his biological clock is over with right now. I thought Efren would be in Santa Monica playing Phil or Wayne or somebody, or even Rich. Rich Gurnier came yesterday to play, but they crossed each other and didn't get a chance to see each other. Al made a good shot cross court on that 3 ball, but he got a long way to go from here. Right now, you can't be, you got to stay committed to the shot right here. You can't mess around. You got to stay committed. You got to pocket them. Yeah, I'm from California. I'm 58. He made a good attempt at it. He's got 3. I think Efren needs 1. I think He's got to make a decision right here. He's putting up a fight. He's putting up a fight. The angle that he got on that one ball. Got so many ways. He can't bank the A ball. It's on the wrong side of the pocket. But now I've seen cats bank the one ball and go down and get that 15 ball, but that's selling out actually. I think now he's taking those 3 balls out of play, but actually they in play on his side of the table, but from a distance. Now he got to put him in play on his side of the table, on the other side of the side pocket. I'll get back to the chat room in just a second. Well, I don't know. He used the one ball to block him. Very good shot. 3 balls in his play on his side of the table, being held by the 1 ball. Eased the rock up at an angle to the 1 ball. Good shot. Mr. Romero decided to take another run to the little boys' room. Set 2. 3rd game. Efren's up 2 games. 2nd set. I believe Efren is playing for 1 ball. course, Efren backers are here. And that is, tonight it is Alex from Sticks and Rancho Cucamonga. Is that a joke, Karate Man? Little Al plays with his own cue, of course. Efren just set his cue down. He decided to make a run to the latrine. Looked like Daniel's up in his game. Ruben seems to be in deep concentration back there doing his thing. Daniel got his man. He's Daniel's man. I just heard told Daniel, let me just pay for the time, man. Let me get out of here. Daniel ain't trying to let him out. Because Daniel's up front. He ain't trying to let this kid out. This kid can't make a ball. And he's trying to get out of his action with Daniel. Efren is back at the table. I believe Efren needs one ball. He got to dig those balls out. No matter how many balls he needs, he's got to dig them out. Al did the best he could, I guess, and Efren is trying to seize the opportunity. He actually didn't want to give him action at the 8 ball. But he got action at it anyway. We got to fight from here, son. You got to fight from here, son. Oh, my Lord. For the cheese? Oh, my God. He shot a monster 2 rails for the cheese knees. Oh, my God. Did you see that shot? But this one's over. And Efren broke down. Steak Horse has reached up and grabbed the cheese. And the Alex grabbed the cheese down. And it's over, guys. And Efren is on his way to send a give some money to the Philippines tonight. They don't have a problem paying the time. Both of these guys, under normal conditions, wouldn't pay time. Wire transfer, yeah. I couldn't get it out. Daniel's letting this kid out of his game. And they were playing for a deuce, but I guess Daniel let him out. And he's going to pay for the time.
Over there. Up there.
And It's over. The cameras, no sense, Johnny, moving the camera because they're through too. Everybody, good night. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I don't know when I'll be on again, but I'll see you cats on AZ Billiards. Just one pocket, son.